not see the map as Malden?
Yes.
I've loaded in, okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I see the right map.
It's probably because you were playing earlier and you forgot to change your mod pack back.
Okay.
Vanilla.
No.
It'll be okay, I guess.
Is anyone else from Artyom having that issue? Nope, doesn't sound like it. We'll just deal.
I'll crack on with the briefing now anyway. Right,
Again,
situation we are currently at. In whatever. We're at an airbase in northern Qariah. It's on the northeast, if you remember, on the other map anyway. Operation time is 0450 hours on the 2nd of May 2016. Days after the last mission. Situation, from the information we acquired from the crashed American C-130. We've located an airstrip situated 4 kilometers north of said airbase, which is in the northeastern province of Qariah, where the US are training and supplying the National Democratic Front with weapons and general training, helping them out in their fight against ISIS. Carrying special forces have conducted a land patrol to the south, where they have spotted 2 anti-aircraft positions and 2 checkpoints. 2 AA points they'll destroy just before we land, so to make they'll do it in a stealthy way, so the base won't be on alert. Mission, we have to be paradropped in by a carrying Air Force transport plane onto the drop zone just before first light and conduct an assault on the NDF camp at the airstrip. Destroy or capture the stockpiles of equipment there that was given to them by the Americans. Once we've done this, 3rd Battalion of the 21st National Guard will be airlifted to the camp to occupy it. And they'll spread out and they'll occupy, if you look at the map now, they'll cover the... I can't draw, god damn it. They'll cover the northeast, sort of the northwest by El Daba, and the southwest where the carrying nest is. Once they've landed, we're free to move east to secure the oil field. We reckon there'll be probably a few enemy forces there as they'll be using it, but we want to minimize the damage to infrastructure. Try not blow it the fuck up. And also from there, head south to the checkpoint area and secure that route in, because if any reinforcements come, that's one vulnerable area. As you can see further to the east, it leads to the main highway, the town of Al-Waziyah. That's probably the most likely route of attack. Execution, insert via power trap, assault the camp, ensure the NDF don't escape any valuable equipment, hold the airstrip till 3rd Battalion be airlifted in, and move east to friendly forces, as I said before, carrying SF has spotted the AA positions down below. It's a team of like 8 guys, so don't expect them to do much for you, but they will cover the southwestern area initially if the enemy send a QRF to hit us. Enemy forces for fighting the NDF. There's a nice picture there for you to see what they look like. Support. We do have carrying Su-25s on standby. However, we're not permitted to call in CAS on the training camp, as we believe there are American forces in the area. So unless we can 100% confirm that they're not there, you know, we can't call anything in. Same goes for the oil field and anywhere near the pipeline. We don't want to blow that up and deal with all that shit, because ideally we just want to get the oil flowing again. Signal, read that as you will. Terrain analysis, it's mostly flat-ish and quite rocky with lots of little defilades, with some big-ish rock formation, so it can obstruct your sight lines quite well. So it allows the enemy to possibly maneuver in close. First light is at 0510 hours, last light is at 1900. That is it. Any questions from Platoon?
First of all, there are buildings marked here, but are there any that we know that are not marked, but exist, so to speak? Like sheds or defensive positions?
the SF team didn't get a good look at the airbase, so we don't know. Probably will be defensive positions, I imagine. Somewhere for the soldiers to sleep and train at. I'd expect some sort of defensive position in the area where the planes park up.
Rejoining in a moment. My game crashed.
Okay. Anyone else have any questions?
Question.
Yep.
What do we do if we find Marines there?
We're not to engage the Americans at all. We're just to let them go, essentially. Or, you know, convince them to surrender to us, but do not fucking shoot at them. Because we don't want the Americans. We don't want to start a war with America.
Yeah. Mind you that the Americans are there illegally. They are illegal aliens as far as we are concerned, which means we detain them with the Koreans' permission. We are not their police or anything of this. They're not supposed to be there, but we're not going to shoot them.
And does that... Can I have a question?
Yeah.
Right. Does that also mean that the Americans, when spotted, will presumably start retreating as opposed to doing anything else?
Well, if they start fighting you, obviously shoot them, you know.
Right.
They're posing a threat, but yeah, if they're going to run away, just let them run away.
I'm making sure, like, in case they have a brilliant idea of starting World War III.
If they shoot at you with the intent to hit you, then you shoot back and you kill them dead.
Copy.
If they run away, you let them run away. If they refuse to leave, then you arrest them after making sure that they have understood that they're supposed to get the fuck out of there.
Copy.
Oh, also I missed one bit on equipment. Every squad leader has 2 infrared lights that you can use. So after the drop, you can use that to help form up your squad if it's a bit of a clusterfuck and people don't know where to go. And every team leader has a suppressor in case you run into any suspicious goat herders or something like that. Or sentries, more than like. The chance I think this might go live quite quickly anyway.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do we have laser pointers on our guns?
I think some people do. I don't know.
Right. I would recommend that after the airdrop, have either squad leaders or the platoon leader just lasso in the air with a laser, and then every single infantry in the drop zone make your way to that lasso, so we can all regroup as a platoon.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Noting your guys' major debate within the last week, how come nobody's a FAC?
We don't have any air
Because
assets
we
this
don't
mission.
have any air
Oh,
assets.
we don't. Oh, okay, I see.
Dibble, what's going on?
I'm getting in too.
My game crashed.
Okay.
I assume you wanted me to go Czechoslovak Rifleman AP?
Yeah,
Yes.
please. We'll have to wait for Dibble, otherwise he'll fall out of the plane and die, assuming we don't start in parachutes.
Starting parachutes.
Oh, okay. In case we should be fine.
Womack, did you have a question?
Yes. When we land on the AO, this is more of a statement at this point, but if you're a normal infantry boy, turn your night vision on, look around and look for the laser pointer pointed at the sky spinning in circles, and then regroup on that individual. Right? I expect this to take more than 3 fucking minutes once we hit the ground to actually be all rallied up. Put your night vision on, look for the guy who's waving his laser in the air, and go to that person.
One sec. Stella, do we land coming from the north or coming from the south?
Coming from the south, and it goes
Okay.
Dmitry, Chelovek, then Platoon HQ right in the middle, and then Boris, and then Archon at the top.
I would say if Archon stands still, everyone else moves north and just regroups on Archon.
Let me see the plan. 2 seconds, drop zone. Go back. Okay, thank you. I'm ready.
I'm really ready in like 30 seconds. Loading in right now.
So only the commander of RTM will do the laser lasso.
I just came back.
Brant will decide who does the laser lasso.
Okay.
I have a question / suggestion regarding the lasers. I know that the general use of them is kind of discouraged, so people aren't flashing things all around the place, but if we do happen to come upon Americans, it might be an idea to turn them on for the intimidation factor.
I would strongly
Yeah.
discourage that you turn them on out of your own volition because it might look like you're painting a target for everyone else.
Yeah,
And
I
if you
would
paint a
agree.
target that looks like that doesn't make them think it's an American, then that's dangerous. Okay.
You remember the Russian mercenaries? Yeah.
The plan is as follows. Actually, what gap are people jumping in, Stella? Are they going to be a long way apart from each other? Like, is it going to take time to...
They're a bit spread out, obviously, so they don't collide with each other, but they'll be within that big fucking blob that you can see there.
Who is leading Artyom?
Santos.
Okay. Santos, I'm going to rely on you to gather up your squad and immediately head out. Boris and Chelovek, when you land, gather up your own squads, head to the road, the bend in the road. That's where we're going. You will see that there's a curved road. That's where we rendezvous. And Artyom, move out as soon as you can.
You want us to stop at phase line Alpha?
Yes, I want you to stop at that curve of the road. That's where Chelovek and Boris are gathering up. Whereas Artyom, as soon as you gather up, you start moving towards your position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, shall I put us through at this point?
Yeah, one more thing. I will be doing the whole lazy thing. Artyom, don't look to your south to find it. Look for Santos with him doing it. Boris and Chelovek, just look, well, presumably to your south and north respectively. I'll be in between you, I believe. Okay. Unless anyone else has any questions that you can put us through.
Oh. Hello? Hello?
Rally up on me, boys.
Oh, you're naked for some reason.
I'm naked?
For me, you are.
Oh, weird. I'm wearing fatigues. Am I naked everywhere?
Oh, Alex is too.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Maybe your mod pack is wrong.
Yeah, you are. This is the bug of Arma. I believe it happens when you change place in a vehicle.
Well,
But looks like the parachutes are vehicle too.
Well, Piotr is not connected right now, so we're gonna move without him. What we're gonna do right now is, hold on.
oh, we're
My map
spicy
does
boys.
not
We
need a
get
backpack.
fucking entrenching tools now.
Alright.
Shogun reporting for duty.
Alright.
Hello.
Guys, let's head east.
Hi, Shogun. You're also
Moving
naked.
column. Don't worry about
interesting.
colors right now. We're just gonna move east, and then we're gonna start to organize a little bit.
They finally gave us shovels.
Yes, fucking paratroopers having shovels on the one mission they don't have fucking support on. There you go.
I like pestered them for the past 2 months or so to give us shovels.
Reject 4-2.
We got new trenches and they never used them. It's amazing.
Yep.
Second, I'm gonna set up my radio. Forgot to do it. Oh god. This is Boris Squad, we're all rallied up, heading east to the Curtain Road now. Over.
Can't wait to see everyone being naked.
Alright guys, this is a good place to hold for now. So Piotr, Squid, Shogun, go red like me. Alex, you and everyone below. Kirigan, Pangolin, Troll, go blue.
Where's Kira again?
That's AI, I think.
Oh, yeah. See a rabbit. Wait, is that friendly to the south? Yeah, that's friendly.
Let's move up, guys. Keep moving.
Friendly to our south.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Womack.
What squad is this?
Oh, you
This
did.
is Boris.
Alright, branch that way. Branch southeast.
Boris!
Okay, I thought we were to go to the
See
curve
that
in the
tree?
road.
See that tree? Wait, what was your orders to regroup at the
We're going to the curve in the road right there.
Yeah, that's right. That tree right there. You see it?
Where? Point.
I am pointing right there. That's
Do it again.
The single
I'm not
tree.
close enough to
south.
Turn to your right.
The single tree. Do south.
Alright. What the fuck? Oh, fuck.
Shit!
We're doing
Sorry
great.
about that, guys. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Amaiva!
Everyone,
Ну,
please.
Why do people
Sindaru.
shout instantly?
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
don't know
We
why
are
half
going
of
to do the
you
ground stop. We'll
got
take a
naked
second.
at that point. So,
Some of
just
us-
grab your slots.
Pick your
Some of
slots,
us
please.
appeared naked, but we didn't actually. We actually had our gear.
I mean,
A couple of
I,
people
li-
were actually naked.
I literally power dropped onto Meldon alone by myself.
Saints?
Yeah, kill me. Do you want to maybe double check that you have the right
No,
mod
I
pack?
relogged and it fixed it.
Oh, yeah.
It was funny though.
Saints.
Piotr has to, like, emergency AFK, so slot him in. Stand
Where
up,
was he?
please.
Saints, do you want to
He was a
it
combat
Boris.
lifesaver.
No one
Boris.
could take it.
Shogun.
Something was.
Just give
Actually-
Shogun the combat lifesaver and give Piotr one of the rifle slots.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Medic!
Let's go.
Alright. Again, apologies for that. Don't know what went wrong.
It's all good.
got that cool
Everyone,
sequence,
the
so-
same principle applies. I hope you all remember the same thing. I'm going to draw the map up quickly with the same plans.
You.
Boris, when you've regrouped at the curve on the road, you may move out. Just so you know. Just make sure that you tell me when you step off.
Yeah, Womack was trying to get me to regroup with you. But I wanted to go to the curve in the road.
That's where Brant was at the curve
yeah.
of the road.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was telling you to go there.
Understood.
Womack's had enough crayons to earn this respect.
Hell yeah.
Brent,
Yeah.
you want me to fill in the compound as well?
If you could fill in the buildings that I drew.
Oh, right, I know what you mean.
Are we just going through once everyone's finished downloading?
Yeah. We're just finishing these real quick. Stella, if you'd please.
Northeast over this ridge. That's where we're meeting up. Hey Squid, over this way.
We're heading east. Rally up, everyone. And grab your colors.
Squid go red.
Who's that?
I think it's our
Kirigan.
Kirigan. It's either
We've
him or
lost
Piotr.
control.
That's Kirigan.
No,
Kirigan. Are you here?
That's Kozlov, AI bot.
Kirigan. Okay, he's not here.
He's AFK.
Alright guys, let's move out. Just follow me. Red first, blue second. We're heading east.
Copy.
Special AK.
Red to move, blue. Red to move.
Special AK?
Go for it.
It's got some camo on it.
Alex, you can set your frequency to 42. I think I can, and check it because I think I can hear it.
Ready to check. Did you just see that?
Hey Shogun, your AK has a weird stock on it.
Alex, did you check it?
I did.
It's the... I don't know what this is.
You might not be on it.
Is it an AK?
I'll check in a... Once
Yeah,
we
no
have
worries.
information.
When we stop.
Alright. Got a weird... It just looks different.
Well, I'm the medic, so presumably it's some sort of lightweight nonsense.
Here, a vehicle, south. Yeah, that's going along the road there. Shit! Looking at us. Oh, that fly just fucking ran into it. Holy shit.
Fast drive, you guys catch up.
Fast drive, blue.
This is probably carrier from the AA positions.
Red check 4-2.
Alright, well, we're here.
This says AK-74M Zenitco, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that has like extra like rails and shit you can put on it.
Anyone see a company?
Negative.
Maybe they're to our south, because there was another light down that way, laser.
Quite possibly.
Did you see that truck that went past us?
Yeah, I did. That's what they were reporting on the radio.
Alright.
Sokol, Boris reads you. We're at the curve in the road. Over. Or a curve, probably not the one you're at. Alright guys, let's move south. Actually. I'm sure I understand. Okay,
There's
I see
more
them.
people
Let's
to our
move
south.
yeah,
I think
let's
that might
move
be
south.
them.
Triangling, hold on. There we go.
Negative, it was just a blank translation. Doing.
Actually, there is no point to point it in the sky, because even from the 10 meters I can barely see it. With that night vision.
Trust me, it's visible over a longer distance. It's just Arma's weird, so it flickers out after a while. But it flickers out consistently.
There was a friendly squad on the ridge to our southeast. Maybe we should go after them.
Done.
We have Brunt to our southwest.
Copy. Alright,
I can
let's
hear
swing around,
them
head
to
north,
our
guys.
southwest.
Hi, Brant.
Hi.
Oh, you're right here.
Yeah, just shortcut, go northeast.
Alright. Move out, boys.
Radio check 4-2.
I feel like you should put the radio on speaker so that we can hear the orders proper, but your call.
Alex, did you get a chance to set up your radio?
Yep. Yep, it's on 4-2.
F42?
Yes.
Test it.
Test, test, test. Radio check 4-2.
I didn't get it. It's weird.
No problem.
We'll figure it out later.
Yep.
Goddamn radios.
Yeah, I know. So what's going to be happening here is we're heading northeast until we hit an intersection where the pipeline and the roads meet. Then we're turning southeast and we're going to head towards airbase.
Copy.
Vehicle, audio north.
I see it. Get
Armed
down,
vehicle.
Get down. Hit the dirt.
Hit it up.
This is Boris. We have visual on the armed UAZ traveling north to south. It's past us without contact. Let's keep moving, guys. Understood.
Building store east, southeast.
What's up?
That's the air
Sorry.
base, I think.
The only closest buildings would be the airfield, I think. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we were like way too close to it. Alright, let's veer northwest.
Keep going, guys.
It's an airbase, I see the tail of C130.
Come on, squid.
Come on, guys. Hold on, I want to get a visual of this. Where is it? It's to our east?
Southeast at this point now.
Southeast?
If not, it should be around this big fuck off rock.
Maybe my view distance is too low because I don't see.
Should be around the rock here.
Yeah, I don't see shit, buddy.
Well, I do not recommend go on the rocks.
Turn off your night vision.
Oh shit. direct northwest of the airfield. Over.
122.
What the? Oh. Yeah.
Copy. Alright, guys, we're gonna start moving into 100 meters out.
Roger that.
Yep.
That's a great plan. Let's get
Yeah,
going.
it is. We're Boris, man. This is what we do. Alright, let's move out. Red on the left, blue on the right. Form a line. Kind of form a moving line.
Blue on right.
Watch for patrols, they'll probably be close to the airfield.
Yeah.
Do we need a mine check?
That is fair. Do we need to check the mines?
See
No,
the
not
pipeline
here.
to our north.
There's no roads.
Ah.
But, you know, keep your eyes out as usual. It's always a good
Keep
idea.
your eyes out, but there shouldn't be any mines.
I think we should spread out a little more, Blue. Kinda close.
Good enough.
That shit was so confusing with the night vision. I'm like embarrassed about that. Couldn't see anything. Yeah, I have way better visibility now. That was just ridiculous.
Bingo stamina.
Yeah.
But this is like 2018. Yeah,
The script is still set the same for Maltis, I think.
Stamina break, people.
Alright guys, let's start to stay low. Stay low, good crouch.
We're getting down to like 1 bar
Bingo
stamina
stamina
over
better.
here,
Yeah,
Mother
we're gonna
Flower.
stop here among this cover, this rock cover. Stay in this rock cover here, and get yourself covered. Like, abscond yourself.
Grab a rock.
Abscond.
You guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't run anymore.
Recharge here.
Boris
Are we, like,
copies. We're gonna have
behind
to maneuver
everyone?
southeast. Alright guys, let's move out again. Stay low.
Move out, everyone.
Blue right.
Okay, shit, we're really close.
There's guys in that tower right in front of us.
Yep. Alright guys, grab the best cover you can. I want an AT guy right next to me.
Mother Flower.
I want the MG, get a good spot where you can provide suppressing fire over there. And where's my AT guy? Who's an AT guy?
I've got thermobaric.
Alright, I want you right next to me, and I want you, when we get the signal, you're gonna get that bunker. And then once you get that bunker, I'm gonna pop some smoke, we're gonna move up.
Alright, you think that's like 100 meters, right?
Yeah, it's about 100 meters.
Alright, I should be able to hit it easy.
Send again, SoCal. We are northwest of the right, or the top left corner of the airfield defenses. Alright guys, they have patrols patrolling the outskirts, so keep an eye out for foot mobiles.
Watch out behind me for backblast. I think you guys should be good.
Oh yeah, true. Watch
I
for
think
that
they're good to the
backblast.
right.
So guys, as soon as that AT goes off, we're gonna start moving up, and I'm gonna start popping smoke. And the machine gunner, you're gonna suppress them while we move up. Boris is in position. No, I checked. They're QDF. You trained? Attack. Guys, attack. Don't go over, don't go over, don't go over. Toss nades, toss nades. Alright. Nade out, nade out, nade out, nade out.
Already naded it.
Nade out.
Maybe.
Pass over.
There's non-combatants inside. Oh, wait, what?
I see unarmed people east in the tents. They're running out.
Why are you just staring at him? Get him.
Jump for non-combat.
All units be aware there are non-combatants inside the base. Fire.
There's a Humvee with the 50 cal.
Trolls down.
It's
Friendlies. Friendlies in the bunker.
Friendlies on trees. No, I checked. They're QDF. Yeah, they're QDF. They're all QDF in there.
the 50 guy, the 50 cal didn't fire.
Helicopters to the southeast. Floor.
Push ahead to building B. ASAP. Boris, push to building B. Go.
Copy that.
Go.
Boris on me.
Boris,
Let's go. Clusterfuck formation.
Looks like a pilot by the last round. Burning the mag.
Keep your spacing. Stay behind cover. Who's that? AC 131st. Alright, keep moving. behind cover, stay behind cover. Yeah.
Checking tents.
Yeah.
Clear.
Supplied by Americans then.
Clear.
No, they're not Americans, I promise you. Oh fuck, what? Alright, we'll check it later. This is Boris. Building B cleared. 1 or 2 foot mobiles inside. Okay. Building B cleared. Again, building B cleared. Understood. Alright, let's go. Alright guys.
Oh, we've got some nice stuff in here.
Clearing. There ain't shit in here.
Arabic space magic.
Hello.
Oh fuck.
Where the hell are you guys? Let's see what's coming right now.
Affirmative.
Check this last one here and we're gonna move up.
You check my view, but still.
That's fine. Alright, let's move. Oh, oh! Get to the building, get to the building.
Get back, get back! Troll, you mopeds!
Fuck!
I'm alive.
You guys,
Troll's down, but I'm still intact.
you guys got down?
Do you not hear me?
Where is he, man? Hey, Alex.
Yo.
What's the status of blue team? Are they holding? What are you doing?
There's dead people inside here.
Yeah, we got pinned down, dude.
Oh, did you?
We're still in
Oh.
danger. Hold
Wait,
on.
what? Oh, so I guess Pangolin was shooting.
Yes, we're still in danger. Hold on, let's get him up.
I'll get roll my
Oh,
performance.
this is
report.
fast. Shogun is fast. 50%.
Yeah, okay. I think you were getting shot by Pangolin.
Shogun's up.
Yeah, I'm up.
Alright, so what was that about? Where was the enemy?
I suspect someone northeast.
Alright.
Patrol packing you.
Sokol, this
Judging
is
by
Boris
the angle
10, so
he
I've
hit me
cleared.
from.
25%.
You may not do it in time.
Alright guys,
50.
take your colors back if you lost him.
Copy.
Shogun, can you pack him so you can fix his leg?
Right.
Hang on.
Just wait. Did I shoot that guy?
75.
I don't know, but
Did you guys shoot
Yeah.
us?
I was across the field there, and I got shot in the leg, and then I fired back.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Also, Pangolin.
This shit was behind that 060, behind that.
Oh, but
Sorry, 080, near that maze.
I see Shogun just spazzing out, moving around. He hides behind
Sokol,
the
this is
fucking
Boris.
tank.
Would you like
You
us
are
to
now
hold position
alive.
or find a new place
Thank
to
you.
go to?
Let me find the guy. I don't know. I'll see if it's this tent over here.
In the midst of the tents to the west.
I think Troll
The
is
east,
shooting
excuse
at me.
Sorry, Shogun.
Flower. This guy who hit me.
Okay.
No one cares,
Tell me,
okay?
Troll, what's up?
I'm not sure. I did not kill this guy, I believe. He was like between these two tents on the northeast, behind that maze.
You shot at me.
Obstacle.
Guys, can you check these tents right here?
We did that.
Oh, you did that already? Okay, never mind.
We didn't check past the wall, though.
Alright, let's... Understood. Alright guys, our quarters are Alright, keep your eyes out. We're looking for these guys.
By the way, this guy we drop down have pucks.
Oh, okay.
I know, but those guys, they had night vision and pretty thick camo, so... And I think they had fast helmets as well.
Alright guys, we're gonna do a moving ammo check. So, I know that we didn't take any losses, but just tell me how good you are in mags. Good.
Black.
I
have 2 max.
partially filled magazines.
Not full.
Troll, I think I have one for you.
4 extra.
Yeah, I do. Do you want another one?
Well,
Okay.
not exactly.
This is Boris. No casualties taken. Ammunition green.
All my ammo is like partials. I probably have like 2.5.
Oh,
Or like 3.
we've just lost our machine gunner.
We don't have RPGs, do we?
Negative.
No, we don't have anything.
I have a box for machine gunner if you need it.
That's because Kozlov and Kitty are sitting on their ass.
I have one more GP25.
So who was our MG? It was Piotr.
That was
It was Squid.
and he's disconnected, either or died.
Alright.
Or he joined a
Because we
different
left
group.
him behind.
Might have joined a different group thinking we lost him. Which we did.
Do we know if he died or if what?
He just joined back into the squad.
No, that was if you check your Shaktak screen, that's this Kirigin, which is what. So I think he disconnected between 2 sessions.
It's fine, if he disconnected he'll get teleported to us. Same as Piotr. You guys see anything at all?
Negative.
Just got sent on a fucking jog.
A kingdom for a BMD.
There was a BTR 60 back there.
Artyom probably called dibs on it.
I saw it and I thought I heard an engine noise, so I got immediately spooked.
Oh, shit. Get down, get down, get down. Find a rock, find a rock.
Where'd that come from?
Shots like north, northeast.
Fuck.
Boris reads yourself.
That's snipers. Motherflower. There is a mosque to the northeast of us.
We've reached near the end of the runway. We're now taking...
Like Al-Daba, I believe.
Multiple shooters. We're taking cover right now, trying to identify. Alright guys, try and locate that, try and locate that.
Locate what?
You guys see a minaret?
Okay, that machine gun is behind us, somewhere south.
Do you see a minaret? Does anyone see a minaret?
Yes, it was somewhere there.
Can you point it out to me?
Somewhere there, I believe.
It's a big sort of tower.
25 degrees. Like try to get behind me. It helps.
I do not see it.
Moflower.
Yeah?
Over there. Just above the rock.
It's sticking over the
my
rock.
view distance isn't high enough. Here, take my binocs and tell me if you can see a shooter in that minaret.
First person fired shots and he is
Another
late
bullet
now.
just went past us, by the way.
Yeah.
That is confirmed that there is more than...
By the sounds, it looked like to a 50 cal
I see him, he's lying
sniper
down,
rifle.
on top of the minaret.
Sokol, this is Boris.
I wouldn't stand there, motherflower.
A
Jesus
kingdom.
fucking Christ.
I'll tell you when he shoots.
Kingdom for an SVDS. Excuse, why do we have 2 different anti-tanks but not a single SVDS?
I don't know. Jesus. Also guys, take your colors if you don't have them. Like Shogun, go red again.
Because the marksman is on the platoon level.
Oh boy,
No, they're not.
I had like just shy of 2 mags.
Guys, he's still aiming at us, by the way, yeah? Gonna...
Jesus. Fuck. Oh.
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 Yep, he's on the move,
Is that hit?
He's
Oh yeah,
looking-
I see him now. What's the range, you say?
like 700 meters maybe. He's off and away, he ran away.
Probably right back on the tower. There's a second landing in those ones, right?
Yeah, possibly.
I don't think he'll be able to see over the rock to hit us.
Разбудил, да?
Because I can't see it.
It looked like some sort of ghillie, though. I don't know if the enemy have ghillie suits.
They're being supplied by American.
Sokol, message from Boris.
Plus that was a 50 that was shooting us, so possibly a Barrett 50. Could be like a little seal.
Are we still taking fire? Like, do you know if he's still there?
No, he's run away.
Alright, give me. Can I get the biomax thing?
No problem.
Thanks.
Does anyone have an extra mag?
I have 4.
I've got like just shy of 2.
Alright, guys, let's start heading back.
Hang on now. Oh yeah, we have no resupply vehicles. Brilliant.
Why we are going northeast?
Alright, I'll...
I swear, if we end this mission having to pick up M16s, I'm quitting this unit.
I know. Guys, regroup. We're moving out.
So, since we have entrenchment tools, how come I feel we have to defend the airfield now?
Sokol, this is
Shouldn't we have oil
the
field?
shots from the minaret have stopped. Could you repeat where you wanted us to go next?
There's a second landing, he can see us from here if he's there.
The thing is,
Copy.
over 50.
Moving. Alright, guys, we're gonna head east again. We're heading to the oil field. We're gonna recon.
Roger.
Aggressive recon.
Ah, we don't have ammo for that.
Oh, Christ.
What's up?
So we've accidentally killed 8 Americans on that.
Accidentally?
But they were
I don't believe so. As I say, just kill them all and bury them here in the desert.
Fair enough.
Man.
Put them under a big enough fuck off rock, no one's
We made the poker face, we never see them.
So, how does it feel knowing that you've started World War III?
Well, not necessarily. I'm sure this
will
can all
just
be
lead to
explained
more
away.
proxy wars, really.
I mean, yeah, it can be explained by the fact that these Americans should have never been here.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, if the US wants to declare war on Russia, they'd have to admit that they sent troops here. Troops which should not have been here. And as much political power they do have, they do not want to piss off all of the UN.
Right.
So not necessarily World War III, but it's gonna make things a bit tougher for us.
Oh, it's gonna be super awkward.
Hey, we were just following orders.
Yeah.
Should have taken one of their fucking night vision. That's why they have.
Привет, Илья. Пока ничего. Задание миссии, сейчас мы где-нибудь встанем, я скажу.
Not if it's 1960s, but so is theirs.
А то вот сейчас как раз у нас там идет тихое обсуждение, что дальше делать.
Is that a vehicle? What the fuck is that?
Where?
No, I can't tell if that's a vehicle or it's wind.
Do you hear it?
Oh, there's a fucking plane behind us.
Looks like helicopter
It's probably ours. It's
or
ours.
plane.
They're landing at the airfield. You moving?
I think that's one of ours. Because of how it looks.
Yes, it's ours. Get back.
Alright.
So we're massively under strength, running out of ammo, and going into combat recon.
Hell yeah. How
Heck
else would
yeah.
we do it?
And that's just Monday.
That's Monday, dude.
Oh man, it's Saturday.
Pipeline
Yeah,
northeast.
that's what we want to see. Airfield should be coming up shortly. Or not airfield, oil field.
Все засняло. Понятно. Короче.
I really do hope they'll have the common decency to airlift us out of there.
Yeah. We should have been airlifted in there.
Короче, мы прыгнули с парашютом, чтобы захватить вот эту базу. Наша задача была это самое, задержать или поубивать персонал, захватить базу для того, чтобы туда прислали подкрепление, ну и, соответственно, отбить все атаки, которые которые группу какие-нибудь отряды быстрого реагирования на эту базу пришлют. Вот. Вот начальство говорит, что мы там поубивали 8 американцев, которых там, правда, теоретически быть было не должно. Официально. Они, ну, вообще-то их официально не было, поэтому не должны. Так что технически, как я и сказал в самом начале миссии, давайте их всех убьем, закопаем где-нибудь в пустыне и сделаем покерфейс. Их здесь не было? Не было. Ничего не знаем.
Yeah, they're fortified around that airfield up here, or oil field.
Yeah, I see bunker east.
Move low through this area. Let's move through these rocks here.
Ну да, так а чё, я же говорю, это самое, я тебе сразу сказал, что это компания. Компания это самая в Сирии. Мы продолжаем отыгрывать совет самое российский ВДВ. Так что мы сейчас немножко типа более к северу, более пустынной области. Другая карта. И мы типа это самое, вот, ну, сейчас ладно, тормознем, я просто карту покажу. Пока там народ будет рассматривать, что происходит, давайте посмотрим. Короче, вот мы здесь выбросились, прошли сюда, немножко постреляли, положили местный персонал. Когда уже иранцами, не знаю, откуда здесь иранцы, собственно говоря. Ну вот. Ой, господи, что они там делают? Ну вот. Так что мы положили местный персонал, я так понимаю, 8 американских инструкторов, которых там нашли. Потому что они отстреливаться начали. И вот сейчас наша задача, во-первых, вот это вот отбить, по возможности. А во-вторых, вот с этих двух направлений удержать все, что к нам придет. Пока сюда не высадится это самое, пока сюда не высадится подкрепление. Вот это вот. А, в этом плане, ну не знаю. Нет, иранцами, я думаю, мы тут не будем. С иранцами мы воевали вчера. Не здесь, правда. Так, а у меня, кстати, этот самый есть? Взрывчатка-то есть, слава тебе, Господи. А то сейчас пришлось бы думать, где ее взять.
Alex, do you see that bunker again?
Hold on.
Oh, I see it.
Coming up.
Hold up.
What?
Alex is coming up.
Oh, he's not here. I thought Shogun was. Oh, never mind. I thought Shogun was you.
Ну и надеюсь, если здесь надо не переломаю.
Possible friendlies to our northwest. They're around a vehicle of some sort, it looks like. 2 vehicles, trucks.
Key point.
They look like friendlies because of how they move.
Nice.
Alex, you have like no face for me.
I have face, man.
Like, move your head up, I'll take a screenshot. You got like a weird like plastic face.
I have empty pieces.
Oh, yes, I see them. Looks like a half track. Something.
We're just performing some recon.
У нас техника? Нет, это может быть то, что на этой самой, то, что на базе взяли. Вообще нет.
Sokol, like we said, suspected ammo or weapons cache.
Track north.
Northeast there is one Overwatch bunker position. Foot mobiles within the oil field. I've marked on the map like the approximate locations, not 100% exact, but in that area.
Нет, это скорее всего на базе взяли уже. Два других отделения. Но так мы десантировались. По-моему, я даже без этого самого десантировался, без рюкзака. Просто мы начали уже это самое. У нас упал сервер. И пришлось начинать на земле. Не любит Арма парашютирование. Очень не любит. Мы даже еще ничего не сделали, а вот уже сервер упал. Так что мы опять с рюкзаками.
Copy.
Ну, ты знаешь, это не тот вариант, когда Эпик. Эпик у нас был вчера. Где нам гейммастер уронил вертолет. Прям на башню с людьми. Вот это был Эпик, да.
Hopefully they have ammo.
They probably don't. We only have ammo in heli.
And it should, and it probably should not have compatibility with our guns.
It's either going to be 7.62 short or 5.56.
Not the
Yep.
enemies. I mean our friendlies maybe. Hopefully, they're already
We only
engaged.
have spare ammo in helicopters, and
Friendly's on the hill northeast.
they're currently using up their ammo. So yeah.
Ну, у нас же не ПВП здесь, поэтому что.
They're also skylining them.
А, да ничего страшного, на самом деле.
Artem, be aware you skyline yourselves.
Мы там
Ultra hard.
4 часа почти отбивались.
South.
Без особых таких этих самых развлечений.
Southeast, it's a helicopter.
Helo, helo. That's behind. Get some cover.
Fuck, get down. Get light to the southeast.
А, ну вот ты просил вертолета, вот тебе вертолет. Не наш, правда. Очень на то похоже. Oh, someone just got fucked.
Oh, there goes the rockets.
Yeah, I
think it just strafed the cargo.
Yes, the base got fucked, looks like.
It strafed the cargo plane that was there.
Это не то, чтобы совсем террористы. Это одна из воюющих фракций, которая, в принципе, вполне себе армия.
It's coming back.
Ну, если мы только что парашютировались, откуда у нас техника-то? Это, конечно, какую-нибудь захудалую БМД можно было бы прислать, но сам видишь. Что она тут сделала бы? It's going back. It moves back to airfield. Oh well. Airfield get properly fucked. А сейчас я выдохнусь.
Maybe it's the distance.
It's returning to us. вас отсоединился, товарищ. Фак, десин. У нас трубы были. Одноразовая муха. Но мы ее уже того использовали.
I want better cover.
There's one to our north.
Box off to the right here.
I think there are friendlies in it, but I'm not sure. Oh boy. Other flower?
I love DC.
Over here, guys. Stay in cover.
Other flower, you hear me?
Stand by, mother flower, heavy desync.
Види Синкин. Началось. Потому что опять сервер не упал, это получится неудачно. Что за ВДВ? Ну вот. Fucking rubber banding all around. ПТ-мины, по-моему, у меня нет. Я не сапер. Ну, точнее как, сапер. Но чисто так. Кстати, надо это самое. Пока я валяюсь.
Guys, desync is happening. Stop moving.
Да нет, ну, в общем, да, очень похоже на самом деле. Нет, если он упал, он сразу упал, а сейчас пока... Шансы еще есть, но, конечно, маленькие. Вертолет. Тяжело играть с техникой. Не, наземная это нормально, а вот летающая, особенно если она стреляет туда-сюда, получается неудачно.
Guys, do not move. Do not move. It's a desync. Do not move.
Mother Flower,
okay.
From my position you are moving. And rubber banding all around me. And moonwalk, and now you are moonwalking in front of me. Lol. Из-за чего сервер падает? Ну, скорее всего, из-за того, что вертолет пострелял, что-то разнес, и сейчас идет раз... Он же улетел, его же все видели, и сейчас вот сервер пытается разослать всем пакеты, чтобы обновить состояние всех клиентов о происходящем. Давай-ка посмотрим.
Well, the disconnecting is gone.
Кого у нас пинг страшнейший?
Whoa.
Вон Волрик 500 пинг. Нет, нет, гоню. Давай посмотрим, у кого пинги.
D6 soldier.
What?
And the desync made someone's T-bar break.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two are still desyncing. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Да нет, вроде у всех пинги более-менее приличные. Просто сервер, видимо, из-за вертолета. Я такое видел именно с вертолетами. That's a problem with the air assets. Понимаешь, Arma сделана довольно по-дурацки. Ну, точнее, не то, что по-дурацки, а у них выбора не было. Ни один сервер не обработает столько пуль, сколько летает вокруг, когда у тебя плотный бой столкновения. Это танком хорошо, у них там один снаряд вылетел, и все. Из танка. А ты за 4 секунды очередь выпускаешь. О, видишь, вот они уже говорят, что будем перестартовать, потому что сервер стал совсем плохо. Вот. Короче говоря, у тебя каждый клиент отсылает на сервер свое положение и свои действия, и получает действия всех, абсолютно всех клиентов, потому что пуля может быть там за 2 километра до тебя долететь и так далее. Абсолютно всех клиентов в игре. И если вдруг у кого-то плохой канал, или вы ненароком помехи на канале, вот бывает такое начинается. А если, скорее всего, вертолетом ты управлял гейммастер, и получается, что вот он пролетел, и сервер должен всем разослать вообще все, что он сделал. Плюс обработка того, что он взорвал и так далее. Ну да. Нет, но если сейчас все совсем упадет, и командиру подразделения все это надоест, он просто тупо все перестартует с места, телепортирует нас сюда и продолжим отсюда. Ну, сделано оно так. По-другому не получалось. У них это все тащится еще с флешпоинта. С самой первой игры. О, видишь, отсоединился товарищ, у которого были проблемы. Начались движения. Сейчас он обработает, может быть, его попустит. А может быть и нет, черт тебя знает. Am I only one who hear the helicopter still?
Yeah.
Who is using this right now?
No.
Stains?
Yes,
Stella?
The server appears to have gone down, so I think I'm not sure what we're going to do. We might be restarting, or we might be calling it off. But it does appear at this moment the server has gone down, which is strange. That's the first time it's happened in. That's the first time we've even had desync in a full year. It might be this new map. This is a 20 by 30 map with a lot of objects on it, and quite a detailed satellite map.
Myself.
You idiot.
Yeah, the server's dead. It's red chain.
Fun fact.
No message received.
So we're going out?
This is the problem with the air assets. Usually.
So we're leaving
fact.
this?
Shotgun slugs take out a tire in one shot.
Hey,
I could have
well, I
told
sure
you.
hope they would.
Ну, фиг его знает, насколько это плюс.
SCP?
Во второй армии из-за этого были жуткие, собственно говоря, это основная причина.
I planned on finishing the mission.
They fixed
I mean, it's almost done
mic.
anyway. Can we just say they surrendered?
You can actually have a
Please.
mic in that game.
Это основная проблема, собственно говоря, почему...
Still has lost connection, so if we just wait for Stella to come back, we'll find out what's going on. If we don't do more Arma stuff around, I'm sure we can play something else. Yeah, just leave the
Ну вот
server.
Зевс потерял
What about the game I linked earlier in Discord?
и сервер завалился.
I gotta download SCP,
Oh,
dude.
the seat is quite funny when you play with friends, but it gets boring really quickly.
Yeah, but that's why, like I'm
Can
saying
you
now,
play
since
the
we're
seat
all
with
online,
26
we can
people?
play it.
It's on Steam, right?
Yeah, and
SCP is
so
free on
free.
Steam.
It's free on Steam, but can you
Yes,
play it
sir.
with 26 people?
No,
Probably.
you cannot.
But you can play
Yeah,
SCP with
упал.
26 people. That's also free.
Secret Laboratory or?
Secret Laboratory has, I believe, a hard-coded maximum players 16.
Hello, Stella.
What, SCP?
No,
At
Я
least
сменю картинку,
3
потому что
updates ago
пароль
when I
не
checked.
полит.
No, yesterday I was playing with a server of 20, and I have seen it go up to like 30 plus. That was
That's good.
That was like a few weeks ago, but I have been in a server with over 30.
Да я не знаю, смотря как перестартует. Я не вижу, где это плюс, на самом деле. Они могли бы движок сделать поприличнее, но, я так понимаю, да, рассчитывали на то, что на тот момент по-другому у них не получалось сделать сервер хотя бы в разумной в разумной конфигурации по железу, чтобы он влезал. Так что, упс. А мы теперь терпим. Надеюсь, следующий движок будет получше.
I'm assuming that you saw that Vis and I cleared more transport.
Yeah,
we have
so
enough.
you had like a Ural, right?
We had the ammo truck, and then Vist had the Ural.
Yeah.
And then we had another Ural that we stole originally. And I think that was every vehicle that we had.
Artyom had one Ural by the oil field.
Do we know what the issue, like what caused this?
I have no idea. It didn't seem to be that there was too much stuff going on, so I was deleting stuff as we went.
The helicopter was flying by shooting things when it started.
Did the helo?
So that might be related.
Yeah, did the helo hit the landed plane?
No, I deleted the stuff on the airfield. It was just for no effect.
The helicopter was flying over the oil field.
It was also flying over the base as well.
It took a couple pot shots at Vist and I when we were driving off with the new transport vehicles.
That's when it started going downhill for us. That's just what I would say.
Okay.
Well, at least for me.
So Vis, when I looked at my rearview mirror, you were fucking like gone, like period.
Ладно, пока они там обсуждают. Короче, есть еще один момент, который не всем очевиден, когда Зевс спавнит технику, он спавнит ее у себя на машине. Если нет скрипта, который потом перебрасывает ее на сервер, или руками, если, например, на сервер, можно сказать, трансфер ownership, передать владение. И если он не передал владение серверу, то в случае, если вот он, например, у него падает канал или еще что-нибудь, то вот это тоже вариант, что происходит такая фигня, потому что вся техника была у него, сервер не получает от него информации, тот же вертолет, который он заспавнил, был, скорее всего, у него. Сервер не получил от него информации, куда он там улетел, и повис, ожидая. Все, привет.
Remember, target spotted 5 feet behind the MI8.
Yeah.
What?
That is what I saw when you said that.
Есть еще проблема. Если передать слишком много юнитов на сервер, и у тебя там нет хедлес клиента, сервер просто умрет. У меня уж такое было.
Yeah, you guys started shooting towards our direction, or someone started shooting towards our direction. I just call on the radio, stop shooting!
Also, Stella and Brant, do we want to talk about what happened?
Yeah, later. But well, rather, I can do it now. Boris, you assassinated a squad of 8 Americans. Well done.
When was that?
Yeah. You also C-130 was an American C-130.
Oh, we didn't shoot it down. I'll have you know. We were just shooting at the exterior.
Artyom was very tempted to shoot it down until I screamed at them, "Don't fucking shoot at the Americans."
I kind of figured that our bullets weren't doing anything. Actually.
I shot GP25.
You shot the pilot and he went unconscious and he nearly crashed and exploded, but he woke up just in time.
It wasn't me screeching, "Ceasefire, ceasefire."
Yes. There was at least 3 times that mission where people were given the order to cease fire, and I continued to watch them fire every single one of their anti-tank rockets.
As soon as we got a ceasefire order, we stopped, but it was just
may I
to shoot at it.
literally, like, after we took the gate, we started inspecting the bodies when we go back to the guardhouse. We see a dead American there with an M4 that was engaging us beforehand.
It's funny because I picked up their rifles, and every single one of their rifles had full magazines. So,
and their vests.
Very interesting that they be engaging you.
But they wouldn't have shot at
guarding the gatehouse.
No. The Koreans had American weapons.
Oh,
the Americans were multicam and had
There's American flags on their helmets. The Americans had American flags on their helmets.
Well, they pointed their guns at us, so like.
Well, you see from 200 meters, you can't see the flag.
There, we unloaded onto it, and then the guy that was next to the guardhouse pointed at us, so we shot him dead.
Yeah, It was Boris because like when they came over the edge directly.
Yeah,
that
they
was
were
what when it
Stella
happened.
positioned them. Like you can tell from where they were. You couldn't engage them 300 meters. The only way to see them was to go over the trench
In
line.
their face, yeah.
Right,
They were by the cooking tents with the
when
smoke
I was
that coming out
attacking
of
the
it,
trench
and
line-
they ran out of there to get to the plane, and you just massacred
Like,
them.
I just saw a bunch of helicopters and planes, like, trying to take off. I remember there was this one specific direction, right, in the briefing. Do not let any special equipment leave the base. So I'm just like, alright, RPGs. We pointed at the
Right.
C-130. Stop firing. I was like, oh, we almost shut
Right.
that bitch down.
I just figured like when we attacked the trench line, I used like binocs and I identified. I made absolutely sure it was like QDF. And when we started getting suppressed at the trench line, and when you're like in the actual firefight, you couldn't tell. Like of course we're gonna kill the Americans because we don't know who's who. So
They were.
there's
you
no
had
time
to
to
be
sit and
within.
decide about it.
I'm not like obviously what happens in combat stays in combat, right? But to engage those people, you would have had to be within 20 meters. They were carrying very different weapons, as the core and defense guys were carrying M16s and M4s. These guys were carrying like Mark 11 mods with ridiculously expensive optics and lasers and shit like that. They were also wearing the fast helmets with American flags on it, and they're wearing the Marine plate carrier body armor.
So here's what happened.
For me.
We reached the trench line, and we took a firing position on it.
Yeah.
And what happened was I spotted non-combatants, like airfield technicians or whatever, and one combatant lying down next to them taking shots at us. So I started trying to shoot him, and out of the bunker ran like an entire squad, basically, of I don't know what they were. I just saw them and I started spraying, and everybody else did the same.
Yeah.
When you don't.
It was the Americans.
It was
Yeah.
literally like there was a bunch
they
of
all
bodies of them
started
coming out of
running
the
out,
tents too.
And
it was like their bodies were just draped outside their tents.
I was like, what the fuck? I do not want to fight a squad level force right now, so full auto, here we go.
I was just following orders.
When you don't ID.
Take your
you
slots. Quickly, just do it.
Here's the
I
thing.
was told-
America's
I was
not
told
officially
shoot the
there.
bastard.
This was the ground stop version that you selected, right?
Yes. Oh, hang on. Yeah. it is. I'm pretty
America's
sure it
not
was.
officially there, so they're gonna blame this on
I'll
a
go back to
helicopter
double check.
accident.
All right.
Well,
Just to
no,
annoy
believe it or
everyone.
not, people are allowed
This
to go to
conversation isn't really
Syria.
relevant
It's just the
anymore.
American government's not allowed to be sponsoring them. Oh,
Exactly.
The Americans are not allowed to be there because they don't have a
ground
valid
stop.
visa. They are there illegally with guns.
So this is just gonna be another helicopter accident for them.
Yeah.
well, no,
Training
the-
accident.
That's not how
Considering
that
that
works.
they have rounds in their chest, I don't think it's a helicopter accident.
And also
Maybe it's
considering
like
people,
shit shrapnel.
And
not
Shogun,
only
you're in the
did you
wrong
kill
spot.
the majority of the
Oh.
special forces, the pilots got away, so they're going to tell the story.
Maybe if the Americans
can't
aren't
do anything
supposed to
about
be
it.
there, they should have
And-
built
oh yeah,
a
we
wall.
flew away to say our comrades getting gunned down by some random guy.
Well, they don't.
They
they're-
flew away with proof that Russian soldiers were massacring Americans.
It's either
Not
World War III
massacring-
or training incident.
I'm just saying, if you are standing with a firearm, a loaded firearm, in the middle of an active firefight, and you don't throw away your firearm, it's not anyone else's problem if you get shot.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
your problem.
I mean,
If you
it's
were
a
walking
problem when
around
the
with
mission
something that can kill
parameters are
someone
literally
with it.
don't shoot them.
I mean,
Yeah, I know we shouldn't shoot them, but I'm saying
Ну
like,
да, ну да.
it's like they
Ради
should
как это?
execute
Законы
civilians
войны,
or
да,
anything.
все, что вы
They
I mean,
just
they shouldn't have
делаете
run out
в
of
бою,
fire.
They
Yeah,
use
but
weapons.
It wasn't.
Guys.
It was a
может
cooking
привести
tent.
к тому, что вас
Hey,
убьют.
hey,
Сейчас
hey,
вы
hey,
ничего не
hey,
делаете.
They're immediate.
Shut up.
But I guarantee you,
Your
we're
spot,
we'll
Gagger,
make
shut
sure
up.
as long
Shut
as-
up,
everyone!
Get going.
Guys, quiet down. Just take your
Pipe
slots
down.
and then we'll get going again.
Yeah,
Whoa!
you take Combat Lifesaver or whichever it was that you
I
took.
thought I did. Deselected them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Rick, can you pick a slot, please?
Yeah, sorry. I'm coming.
Boris
Yeah,
is now a
taking
fire
all
team.
the other ones because. Yo. Okay.
I see one good outcome of it. We will have our
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to live with it. Right, let's go.
Where's all the Boris?
We had a lot of guys AFK anyway.
Yeah, we were rather under strength. 4-man team, come and go, or 5-man even. Yep.
Tendons are kind of going downhill.
Nah, it's just a slug.
It literally happens every single time the time zone change. For the as long as I've been in this unit, every single time the time zone changes, this happens.
And it's St. Patrick's Day and stuff, so people.
Question.
Wait
Answer.
for host.
And We're being teleported, right?
Yes.
Stella, could you please also teleport the Sokol AA assistant so that I can take him his stuff
Yeah,
without
yeah.
having
I'll
to
just
run all the way
He's
teleport.
going
back
to be
to him?
teleporting everyone, so yeah.
Alright.
Don't worry.
When you
left
get
the
in,
AA as well.
just
Stella.
when you get in, stand completely still. Put the safety on your weapon and do nothing else.
Yeah, you can just chill because I've got to place down the enemy units there, so I can't send you straight there.
Yeah, but don't do anything. Like, don't move.
Yeah.
Don't just stand there. Put on safety. That's control tilde.
I'll also have to change the time.
Okay, for the record, my game might crash soon, so yeah.
Кстати, я надеюсь, у меня хотя бы будет польза в том плане, что я слегка переделал себе вход. У меня там системный блок, я надеюсь, мне теперь все 100 мегабит будут доступны, не только 50. Так что, надеюсь, стрим не будет так тормозить. Вообще музыка какая-то. А у меня музыка выключена, я ее не слышу.
Hello, Boris.
Whoa.
Hello. Alex still has his wax face?
Hey, enjoy.
So we can move?
We're gonna get teleported.
Hey Ice, where'd you get lost to? Last, before it lagged out.
And why? What?
Ready to check 4-2?
Hold on, let me set that up.
We'll
Oi,
set that
Ice,
shit on
you with
the
us?
Channel 2.
Ice.
We appear to be missing a truck.
No. Stella's working.
Okay. Yes, those are the hits we had, and then we've got another extra one.
Hey, Ice.
Yeah. Came back.
Nope.
Citation color.
Hello.
Oh, good.
Where'd you get lost to after we left the airbase?
I don't even know.
Oh shit. Did you keep going around with the squad, or?
I was just somewhere.
Alright.
I actually can't hear you.
You can remove night vision.
Alex, test again. 4-2.
Radio check 4-2.
Remove night
Brand
vision.
clear.
There it is, Brand.
Lovely, lovely.
Roll
Boy, I have
not
9
remove-
minutes.
Alright, test again, Alex. Test
Yeah.
again.
Radio check 4-2.
All of you
Lab
take
clear.
one truck each and
Alright.
slowly bring them up the road.
Hey, should we steal these guys' RPG 26s?
There's 3 trucks.
No, we don't need them. Stuff.
Alright. People
Alright.
Am I the only one
Blue
getting
behind
massive
red, blue
frame
behind
drops?
red.
Holy shit. I just saw Grim going fucking ultra speed.
Alright, guys.
Am I the only one getting massive frame drops?
Why didn't they just mount back up in the trucks? I had to run like a kilometer back there.
Yeah, if you put your weapons on safety, you can do a lot better. Like,
Yeah, you like fucking teleported back.
yeah, it was a lag spike.
You. Nani? You hit the ride in the truck or not? You've seen that.
Shots from the south. Up, correction from the east. Well, fuck you. We have man down! Подгалин is down. Okay, I'm packing you.
MG, come on, where are you? Let's put some suppressing fire.
50%. You should up in 10 seconds.
Thank you.
Just yourself back to whatever.
Boris, pin down the wooded region.
Good one. Just fire through those bushes. Alright, Boris, move up, move up. MG, stay here, MG, stay here.
Let's go, man. Yeah, put it in on that building right there. Yeah, that bunker. Pull back glass, pull back glass.
You're clear, fire.
Let's move, let's move, let's move. Clear that pipeline.
Also, be advised, Moflower, MG should be moving some. Hold on.
Get up to that wall, right?
Hit!
Be advised, Moflower, go AFK. Alright, Boris, move up east, move up east.
Come, guys, come. Move in.
RP, I'm going AFK.
Moving in. What? Yeah. Oh, fuck. I accidentally changed this.
So should we clear this compound?
Stack up here, stack up here. Oh, fuck. Christ. Where's that coming from? Oh, Jesus Christ, I am an idiot. Pango, grab another thermal barrier.
to him.
Hold on, guys. We're gonna nade this building. We're gonna stay low. Hold on. Watch this bunker. Watch this bunker.
Check it shot.
Behind the side.
We're clearing the large shed inside the fortified region.
Can I move in?
Alright,
Oh, I can
open the door, open the door. Open the door, I'm gonna nade and then close it.
This
Close
guy
it.
right
Down.
Yep, it's clear.
That's a
QDF camp inside the oil field is clear.
second floor.
Alright guys, let's move. Let's rally up outside.
Miroslava, there is a room on the second floor.
Yeah, we can't get to it. So they blew
There is the room on the second floor there.
They blew up the walkway, you can't get to it.
Shit. So I can't parkour it. Yeah, boy.
Just frag it inside and we're done.
Room is empty. Alright guys, let's exit through this wall here. Yeah.
Kill me once you get some stamina. Form up outside later and of this fortified position once you're on that.
Where did you want Boris next?
Down to the checkpoint.
Copy.
I'm gonna police up these guys.
Yes.
I was admiring that fucking truck as I came around the corner.
I know, you just
The
looking
guy
at
was
him.
just lying there, laying up, looking up at me.
Alright, I'm getting a fucking fire for
Sneaky motherfucker. That's how they get you, my dude.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know where Santos is.
Hey,
Yeah.
we have surrenders in here. That's why taking care of this point together.
I just put him there, grab him.
Arrest him then.
I've already arrested him. I was the one who put him there.
It's walking, regular arrest stuff.
No, I ace arrested him as well.
We don't have any, okay. Did they change?
Yes. Yeah, no, that's
Doesn't
why you
matter.
that's why you can ace arrested as well. Yeah. Right, that's okay. Let's go.
Nope, I don't even know where the Boris is.
Ask the command element to ask on the radio.
If we... Okay. Looks like they gone south, because it's there's arrows on the map.
around this compound and hits him.
Guess so.
It's kind of nice though, like.
So we're just by the map, or glorious map goes on everyone there. We're going to that sector, so we need to proceed to go straight south, tiny bit south.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice that Santos checked where we were and then waiting for us instead of running
Charles,
off and dumbass Americans.
just stick with us for now. Because, you know, we kind of spread out, separated from everyone, we're going to separate even more. Oh, God, I don't need to.
Wait, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, nice command vehicle you have there, you fucking faggots.
Guys, don't die on the turret!
Woman, can you help me?
No. We're just gonna get a friend. Okay, here, you drive and I'll pack it.
Charles, that's all over there. That's Charles, just stick with us. Don't want to be burned it down. We can find Boris for you.
If he's still alive. Oh yeah.
I think that's Brandon from us. It's the long way radio. Just do what you can. It's like a plan continues just up ahead.
Right, this should that Brand and BMG over here.
Fucking bray.
Oh. Hilarious.
Alright, well, I'm ready to pop it.
Brand? Where's our team? Left half his squad back in the
Body by the bunker. Moving to clear.
Yep, all start.
There's a guy right in there. You he shot me. I don't know if I got him.
Friendly bunker or enemy?
It's an enemy. There's an enemy in the bunker. He just
Don't
shot
do
me.
it, don't do it, Troll.
Don't do it! Bitch. I got them both.
Using actions,
what did you get?
That's what we've got them for.
He got Walrick. Walrick's down.
There's another bunker over here, I'm gonna frag it.
Gagarin, you need help.
We all need help.
Actually.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking.
Jesus.
Clear.
Grenade smoke up.
Are you okay, Stains?
Yeah, I'm all good.
I think you're bleeding. Yeah, bleeding a bit. Can you fix yourself?
Yeah, I've got it.
Dibbo, did you check this little barracks?
No.
Oh, there is a sniper here.
Good. I'm going.
Oh, good for you.
Motherfucker, I got a shotgun.
How long till
Fuck
is that?
Oh, just use your fucking shotgun.
Hey,
Then.
Crusader King.
The door won't open.
The door
Yeah.
just opened.
What's a good
Not on
Irish
my
whiskey?
screen, it's not.
I don't know.
It's not open on my screen.
Oh, tense. This is so cool.
So fucking right now. Help.
We have secured the checkpoints
Why does he know?
on the main
I'm not
highway.
necessarily
Over.
right. Somebody, if anybody grants them right.
His day.
He seems like the kind of guy that would know.
Can you please take over?
Should that be a 360 or towards the east? Over.
Sorry. Do you need any of my stuff?
Binoculars.
Understood. Out.
Brant, all call signs.
Yeah.
Це на свіді.
Is he?
Boris. I'm not sure. Just
0, 3, 1, 2.
Свідієм, actually.
Artyom.
Gagarin, when do you leave his still?
Yeah, his leg's broken.
no.
Hold.
Stay where you are.
Oh, great.
Hold the checkpoint.
Do I need anything of his equipment?
I can't even get that. I've got his radio.
Okay, I should be fine with my radio.
Yeah, budget. There's 495.
You should be good.
Zero join medical.
Hey, Stains, can I?
I can appropriate a dragon off here.
Oh.
Stains.
Just stick with what you've got. Yeah.
Okay, well I've
Do you know if any
appropriated
good
the scope.
This is not time.
Okay.
Where are the Borises?
Yeah.
Does anyone know?
If you can, just tell me afterwards.
This is Warwick now leading for Shelvik. Over. Awaiting orders. Over.
That man's head is twisted 180 degrees.
I'm smooth as a butter in the radio. Alright, blue team, Amashek, Crusader Kings.
Let me see real quick. Yeah,
I'm at 33.
Gagarin.
I've got two in a little bit.
Damn, that radio must be heavy as fuck.
What? It is heavy as
Amashek,
fuck.
you good?
Mind you, I'm carrying a fully stacked AK-74M, magazines for it, hand grenades,
Yeah, do you have another
radio,
round of AT?
optic, night vision, helmet, body armor. Like,
Yeah, but I got an RPG.
Yeah.
I think my
Don't
arm's
you fucking dare, woman.
We got an. No, there was an explosion over there.
Yeah, but it just looks very,
Oh, okay. I'll do this. Does that make you feel better? Well, so this is the infrastructure of the oil field. Let's get down off this rock.
A Christian barrage.
Yeah. Be like. No, I'm just gonna. Oh, wait, that is a fucking bunker.
Yeah, no shit, it's a bunker.
Oh, there's an RPG.
Hi, Troll.
Troll. Troll knows how to survive.
Hey.
Yeah.
I want it. It's more important than my life.
Troll got into
Getting
the
this
metro
OG
before
frag
it was
is more
cool.
important than my life.
So wait.
Why can't I get the OG frag out? God damn it! I can't pick up the goddamn OG frag.
What do you have in your backpack that's so important?
I want his OG frags.
Have a frag. I'll just set up the bipod. Oh,
Fucking stop reloading.
Uh-oh.
Well, it looks like they
Brant?
fucked up your little command mobility vehicle.
Not
Yes.
the command mobility vehicle.
Brant,
Yes.
you know how we started World War III in that mission we just did that we had to restart?
Uh-huh.
We just started World War III again.
Why?
Take a look at the markings on that DRDM and tell me they're not check.
They're not check.
Okay, good. That's not a check marking then. Good. Yeah. Does anyone have any spray paint? Because I wanna make sure no one knows.
Well, it was shooting at us first. Actually, did it ever actually fire?
I don't think so.
Look, you can't see it anymore.
Wait, why is that guy not arrested over there? Oh, because it's a Russian.
Chelovek, reorient east. Find good positions to counter-attack. Yes, you're taking fire. There's a 50 cal shooting at you.
Red team, swap to the back. Yeah. Salt. We're on back now.
There you go.
Do you have any RPG left?
Yeah,
No.
200 meters.
I don't see it yet.
This is what remains of Boris.
Southeast.
Boris is fucked.
Clear back blast.
I don't give a shit. Stay and fight. Clear back blast. Clear back blast. Clear back blast.
Clear back
blast. Clear.
Brant, our team's in the open. You might want to tell them to get hit the deck. Brant, our team's down
Slow by
there.
an inch.
That's Ardium. Like,
You
Sal, over in those rocks.
Ready to fire?
Yeah,
I saw Boris get fucked.
Our
and
team
I was
we're not at PMP. We're not going to use hand grenades.
Yeah, I was sent over here to.
Just hold this position.
Second BMP east on the road.
I only have OG frags left.
Clear the back blast.
Consider it your providence.
Moderator down.
Brant, there's also an M113.
Andreas, I'll patch you up.
Pangarin, when I patch you up, don't get up because we are under fire from BMP.
No. You stay still, maybe I can sniper.
What are you doing? Troll.
Roma.
Troll.
In 113 east. What's the range?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, no, ignore the M113.
Alright, what am I
Order pack.
Further behind the M113.
Oh, he dead. Oh fuck, he is dead. Oh shit, 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 shit.
To the east, 300 meters down the road.
300 meters? Okay.
Fucking Christ.
Shogun, are you doing, you pack him? Yeah, I just did one CPR on him.
Right, get your head down for fuck's sake.
It's difficult.
Clear back blast! Clear back blast!
Why is this shit still active? Did I miss it?
Hit!
What the hell was that?
Alright, BMP, 150 meters, nail it.
Clear back blast! It's moving. I can't see through the smoke. It's moving really
It's
fast.
clear.
I'm gonna take the shot or not.
Trogan, do not stand up, do not stand up. Roll away, roll, move,
Brand,
move.
it's moving too fast for me to risk fire the only RPG I have.
Hold the shot for now.
Are the other squad's gonna engage it?
They're
At least
trying.
sit in front of it.
I like that then.
Oh god, friendly fire's gonna happen.
Behind the yellow smoke.
Brant,
Yes?
we've got Archie and Sullivan converging on each other. They're about to friendly fire each other.
I'm gonna fucking let them as long as that BMP dies.
Oh.
They're dead, they're dead. He's fine.
I'm gonna build a trench. I'm gonna see my RPG.
Hold our position.
I can't build a trench.
Does anyone have speaky MMO?
I have shotgun ammo. Oh.
I have. Cation, hold. I have. In my backpack. That's not a flower, he's dead.
God damn it, States.
That BMP just kept like doing circles around our team.
I know.
Trying to chase
I was watching it, but I was reluctant to fire the only anti-tank weapon we had on a moving target like that.
Hey Santos.
Yes.
You know how you sent me out to Boris? I got there and I saw the BMP just start laying into my position. I was I'm like, oh god. I've never run down the hill screaming so hard in my life.
Right.
That was okay for you guys.
Thank you very much for the mission, Stella. I need to go out for because I have a pounding migraine, but I hope you all have a good evening.
Good evening.
And
Bye-bye.
tell me what happens in the AEL. Good night.
Night.
See ya.
I like how in the middle of all the like civic feedback there's this Crusader. SCP.
SCP?
It's worth a try. Yeah, sure, SCP.
CP.
Yeah, I was recording that last 10 minutes on Shadowplay as well. It was majestic.
It's okay, I recorded the entire thing.
Like,
Yeah,
I took
but I
the
got a
entirety
slightly
of blue
different
team.
perspective than
We
you,
started
feel me?
chasing after that bitch. I was like, alright,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Because
I started running
Santos,
after it. I'm like,
when we
Yeah,
came
I
up
can
on
see
the
you
flank
guys.
of
It's
all
like,
their
I
armored
was
vehicles,
watching you
it's like,
through
oh
my
shit.
scope. I was just watching
I
the
think-
BMPs just roll in and do their shit.
Like, I hit the M113 and disabled it, and all the infantry dismounted. This some bumfuck bastard took my M113 kill.
You mean Mako?
How dare
Fuck
you?
you, Mako.
No,
No
I think it
BMP
might have
can
been
escape
Womack.
me.
Fuck you.
What was the question?
Who got the
I
M113 kill?
killed the first BMP, and the M113.
No, I technically
Bullshit.
killed the M113, right?
Well,
No,
judging by the
I'm
fact that I hit it with a
Spartacus.
heat round and then the crew immediately dismounted, I'm gonna go ahead and take credit.
That's funny
Considering
enough,
that
because
that
that's
was
what
literally
Santos
me.
just-
No children.
I'm not gonna lie, Santos. There's a possibility we hit it the exact same time because there was this
Because
entire
I
squad
watched
who
it,
watched
and
me
then,
hit that thing with
like,
an
I
RPG.
hit it, and then, like, the entirety of the crew dismounted. I'm like,
Are you
alright, and then I
speaking
saw,
about two
like, a
different
secondary
vehicles?
heat round
Oh,
hit it.
apparently there were two different vehicles, Santos.
Yeah.
Womack,
It all
I'm
makes sense
Spartacus.
now.
There was two
I'm
M113s?
Spartacus.
Yeah, there was two M13s, two BMPDs.
Oh, that's fun.
BMPs.
We
It
both
all
got a
makes
kill,
sense
baby.
now.
Kill me, why didn't you take my dog tags, man?
I did take your dog tags. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to grab them and went back for them.
Thank you, thank you.
See, I only take dog tags and skip Tarkov.
Like, I took your RPG ammo, and then I remembered I needed your dog tags.
Jimmy,
Wow.
I'm sorry for blowing you away with my RPG.
You
It was
didn't
an
kill
emergency.
In the end, I
Wait,
literally
you
got
did
stuck
kill me?
inside a rock.
Yeah, I blasted the M113,
I thought a
but you
vehicle
got
killed
behind
me.
Nope.
Oh no, I thought he got domed in the head. I thought,
Yeah,
like,
me
while we
too,
were
man.
running towards the east, I saw him just trip over and die. I'm like, oh fuck.
That was me, yeah, I did.
I think someone might have blown
Oh,
me up on the
my
rock.
heart, my team, my trust.
I'm sorry.
I'm
My
just
It's
gonna
more
say
me this time, Jamie.
I'm just gonna say this. I had a pretty much a borderline PTSD moment at one point because essentially the entirety of Boris got hit by a mortar shell. Or
Who saw us get mortar ganked?
yeah,
That's-
essentially.
that's
I
Straight
watched
on
that.
fuck.
I turn around and I see you guys standing, and then
So
and then
someone
just
called
you guys
out
weren't
creeping
standing.
mortars on the radio, and I looked behind me and I was like, oh, just getting close. Instant
Yeah,
dead. I didn't have time to react.
I am
Shrapnel
pretty
landed
Those
sure.
mortars
between
getting
my
close.
teams.
Get your head down, guys.
I'm pretty sure I was the only person to stay conscious after that mortar.
Yeah,
and I
Shogun,
still,
I'm
like,
gonna
got
show
up.
you a screenshot.
Shogun got up, got on the radio. This is Boris. What's left of it? We're fucked. And I never heard from him again.
My corpse just was still holding his binocs, just face down. I don't understand.
I mean,
Like, I saw shrapnel flying between my teams. We just turn around. So I answer on the radio. What's going on? They're like, equipment barrage, get down. I'm like, alright, we all get down. I face north towards Boris. I see him on the hill. I'm like, alright, they're fine. I turn around, check my team. Turn back around. I see you're all unconscious on the hill.
Look at this. Mid.
I thought I'd give you enough warning because
mid fucking observation, just dead.
And then like, I sent my only medic and my auto rifleman up to you guys, and immediately just armor started rolling, and I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, like Santos. I was just watching back on my shadow play clip. Got to the hill, saw them all there. All of a sudden, bullets start going all over the place. I turn around and I just see a BMP just rolling up.
Have
with
me paradropping on my own on the wrong continent.
Understandable.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Good lord.
What?
Did you not have the right mod pack loaded or something?
He's
How
just
do you
sitting
miss
here,
your?
he's like, wait a minute.
How do you miss your
I joined the
AO
wrong
by
company.
by a full continent?
I love the zoom in on the airbase that's just floating in midair.
It's like,
That's
okay.
It was like PUBG where you drop out too late.
So yeah, SCP.
Except you dropped out too late by a factor of 1 continent.
Exactly.
You ended back
never
up on
happened to you.
Spawn Island.
So we're doing SCP?
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, SCP. I'm not hosting SCP. Someone else is gonna have to.
Millen's
SCP.
dead.
Long live Mildob.
I guess no SCP.
Rip. SCP. Fucking
See if we
rip.
can stop any of you hosting it. Rip.
I mean,
I'm not intelligent enough to do that.
exactly. And
Wait,
only,
kill me,
I think
you're
the
AK
only two
Jones.
here that knows how to host